We'll start with EJ. Nice and simple. Right. Basically, something. I mean, if you guys watched the previous call, you would have seen me point out this. Where is it? Like yours. Right. We had this inefficiency here on the. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, let me close some apps because this is lagging a lot. It should be good. Yeah, we had an inefficiency here on the 25-minute and the hour, and that's basically what I was looking for. But then we came up into this sort of hourly inefficiency here. So if we go to the hour, let me just show you guys that. We obviously had this little inefficiency here, which we didn't actually even fill. We literally just came like, what is that? Let me check. Like probably a pip away from filling the 50%, and then we just dropped. Uh, I don't really want to short this right now, and the only reason being is because sometimes we'll come like sort of close to our POI, and then we'll just kind of create like a flag. So we'll basically go into like a channel like this, and we just like this, and what we'll tend to see is a breakout to the POI, and then we'll just melt off. And EJ does this a lot. So if you guys seen the force retracement video, that's basically what it is. Like we have a retracement, but is this kind of misleading because we won't actually break the structure level over here, and rather would actually go up to the POI, and then hopefully would look to enter around here. So it's kind of why I didn't really take a lot of trades last week because I was kind of expecting this um, impulsive upside move, which I didn't really get. So I'm hoping to get it next week. Not really looking for anything really besides that. I mean, if we do end up breaking structure here, then obviously it will all be. I'll probably have to reanalyze this, but this is still on the cards for me. I'd like to see this play out. I mean, it also follows like Price's narrative as well. And to be honest, yeah, this should have. I feel like it should have broke this level here, if whatever this mitigated was significant. I mean, look at last week. Yeah, we moved 185 pips, and this week, I mean, within the whole week, max we moved was 80, 88 pips. So I feel like it did have. I mean, if it wanted to, I feel like it could have broken this low, but it didn't, and that's quite important to like factor in. So as I said, we got some strong bullish momentum here. I'd like to see like a breakout to this area, but then return from there. We'll see if this plays out on Monday. Personally, I wouldn't want to take it on Monday. I'd rather see this play out on Tuesday because Tuesday we often have the high or low of the week. So if we manage to just consolidate or stall a bit longer throughout Monday, or I'm not really too sure. Maybe we could see this play out for Tuesday morning, and then for the rest of the week, just melt off and hopefully catch some nice moves. Mm, let me check the higher time frame real quick. Mm, yeah, I mean realistically, how far is this low? Yeah, it's only 57 pips, and this is on a 4 hour. So I mean, after that, there's barely any structure levels here. holding price from like falling. Like it's not as like if you look at structure over here, it's quite strong and apparent, but there's barely anything here. So if we fall past this level here, I feel like we'll just have a nice free fall. And look here, we barely have any structure levels here, so I mean it's all a matter of time, to be honest. Let's check GU. Alright. Okay. So since March, we've pretty much. I mean, I think I've run through this with some of you in the Zoom calls, but since March, we've basically just been on an uptrend. We have had some significant breaks. Not sorry, some minor breaks of structures to the downside, like here, but overall, we've kind of maintained this upside bullish run. Like you could even see here, you could have considered that BOS and potentially taken some trades, and you would have got some nice opportunities within here. But like the overall structure remains. So technically, until we have some structure levels here break, there's no real reason to long this. So going into next week, let me just let's delete this. We obviously got equal highs here to the left. Oh, come on. My Mac's basically got a mind of its own right now. I'm not even touching it, it's just moving by itself. Alright, cool, here we go. I like to see these highs get taken and then return into some sort of reference point newly created. I mean, right now there's basically nothing to really work with. I mean, we had this sponsored candle, which check out this low here. Quite a poor reaction. I mean, this was for midday Friday as well, so I'm not sure why, but we just come and tap the 50 there, so that technically would have been a good opportunity, but barely had movement, and I'm not sure what caused this wick here, but as I said, I'd like to open higher. So for the open, I like to open high, but then not move and close the gap. I'd like to move up, take out those equal highs. So something along the lines of this: open up here, move up, take the equal highs out, come down to some sort of reference point and move on upwards. Don't really see this moving down, to be honest. I mean, we did have a BOS here. This you could consider this to look corrective, but as I said, the overall higher time frame structure is bullish, so no real reasons to short this. And every time we do try to attack some lows, we just have. I mean, we barely even touched that. We didn't touch that at all, actually. Look here, no cooperation. It's just unwilling to move lower. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. To be honest, that's why I said that I'm definitely not gonna trade tomorrow. I mean, I say that I'll probably take something. But let's move on to GA. Okay. This is looking nice. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. We had an inefficiency fill here. We've got a nice SC here. Nice projection. Most recent minor BOS there. I kind of don't like it when this happens here. You see when the candles are like this, yeah. I don't like when that happens because like you basically got liquidity above all three. I kind of like it when it's like you got like a liquidity purge above one of the candles, and then the last candle is like a bearish candle. I mean, I hope that makes sense, but I don't like it when it looks like that because 9 times out of 10 we'll probably have a purge of all three and then a reversal. Just don't want to be caught out in that. But let's see what's in. Oh, let's see what's in this area here. Let's go to the 15. Let's see. Okay, cool. This would be nice. We got a nice BOS. Well, technically here, but got this structure level break as well. Clearly got corporation. We got sluggish movement upwards. Let's see if we can find a sponsored candle within that area. It barely just took that high. 7 minute. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, I'd like this candle here. Because, and as Christos pointed out, that would be the fill of this inefficiency as well. That's nice. Actually, the fill would basically be on the same level. Like that. So, I mean, who here trades GA? Yeah, I mean, I'd say look out for this. Because we basically took this high, so we got no corporation, and followed by a nice strong bearish impulse to the downside. This looks good, to be honest. See how price reacts here. But obviously, wait for BOS. So this is the kind of price action you're looking for. You want to come up, break structure to the downside, return into some sort of premium, inefficiency or sponsored candle or whatever, and then take the trade. It's simple. This is what you're looking for. This is the play here. This is all I can really see, to be honest. I mean, if we move higher than that, then you gotta just readjust. I don't really see anything within these areas over here. Everything looks pretty. I mean, we've gone higher than that. Everything is pretty mitigated. So let me know how this goes. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on this and set an alert for this, because I kind of want to see this myself. See how this plays out. Let's have it right here. I mean, I'd personally take this at the sponsored candle, because that's basically what purged the liquidity. I mean, these are just random NFs, but the sponsored candle and the inefficiency field, when you got those two together in the same area, you tend to kind of have like a reactive region. So I'm pretty sure I showed some of you this, but you get a inefficiency. Let's say this is like an inefficiency, and you get a sponsored candle, right? You want to look for the area in the middle where basically both of them cross paths, and that's the most reactive region. That's basically where you're looking for that's basically where you're looking for your positions. And in this case, it'll be right here, because that's the open of the ESC and the inefficiency field. So you basically got a line where you're looking for like a super reactive reversal. Let's delete this. What else? GJ. I'm not gonna look at gold. Don't ask me to look at gold. Gold's annoying. You know what? I'll look at gold. I'll look at gold after this. All right. Who? Oh, I think I sent this to someone. I don't remember who it was. But let's go to the higher time frame. Remove all these. Okay. Alright, well, we clearly reacted off something here. We've got an inefficiency within here. Bang. Oh, that's annoying. Strong bearish reaction. I'd like to see how we react here at this fill. I mean, until then, you got what, 130 pips, so you could potentially look for a short opportunity. This 4 hour candle here looks super bearish, so I'm not too sure about longing this at all. I mean, technically, right, we are still in a bear market. I mean, if we're talking super long term, if we go to the daily, this is just bearish. I mean, we've barely broken any of these. I mean, you could technically argue that we got higher lows here, but if you look at from like 2015 June, we've basically been on like a downtrend. We'll see. We'll see what we do here. I mean, we had a nice reaction of this in F, and this was a while ago. This was back in September. I mean, we haven't broken any of these lows, but nor are we breaking any of these highs. We're just kind of like in this wedge. Let's go down to the 15. I want to see this closer. Okay. You know what? Let me delete all of this. Just noise. Hourly. Yeah, this is a bit of a sticky one. I mean, we had this fill here. That would have been a premium. Nah, it wasn't. This inefficiency is what I'm looking for. Everything below that looks pretty filled in. This came down here to fill this in F. We're kind of maintaining this upside structure. I mean, my gut feeling tells me that this is gonna fall, but looking at the technicals, it might not. I mean, from this in F, right, to the very top, let's measure momentum. That's 46 bars. And so far, this retracement's taken 180 bars. You can see it takes way more effort to move down than it does to move up. So I'd look for that play around here. Take out these levels of liquidity below here. I mean, we kind of got the same thing going on as EJ, right? Whereas like we're in this sort of this flag, and you just want to see a spike to your POI, then a reversal. Who trades this? Pedro, do you trade this? I remember I used to trade this. GJ, yeah, yeah. There was short opportunities here, and I mean we'll see in it. I mean I wouldn't really want to be selling against this kind of momentum. It looks like we might be coming to fill that and move higher, but at the same time, we also got some. Like, as I said, we're just between this wedge right now. I mean, personally, yeah, I wouldn't force this trade. I mean, there's not enough clarity to kind of understand. I mean, look, we're kind of BOSing to the upside, and also we're breaking like all these levels of structure to the downside. So it's just like we're maintaining this, but at the same time, we're also maintaining this higher time frame swing structure to the downside. So it's just a matter of time. Can't really see anything noteworthy. I look out for this area though. Maybe the whole enough in general. I mean, if we reacted off to 50% here, then this reaction definitely isn't I wouldn't. It's not valid in my opinion. Like this isn't good enough to start long in this at least. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That's it really. I don't really have much else to go through. If anyone wants me to look at anything. Let me delete all the insurance. Yeah, do you want to show us or should I go for it? Let me take a look. Oh, Friday. When was that? Like date wise? What's today? 19th. Yeah. Uh, 19. Here. What'd you take? Hmm. Take a short or long? From I mean, I can see this inefficiency fill here. Whatever this mitigate back here. Uh, Wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me check the Discord. Let me try to find out. Uh, mm, no, it's GU. Nope. Okay, cool. 1 minute at 12. 12. Oh, here. Okay, cool. Hold on. I think it was here. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, these shorts here. This inefficiency fill. That's nice. I mean, the reactions were good. And did you target this low here? Um. Oh, where was that? Back. I mean, this is mad choppy. I look at all of this. Where was your take profit? Okay. I mean, this would have been a nice what? 1.3 pip stop loss. I mean, even if you had it above the wick, it just would have been a 3 pip stop. It's 5% there. It's pretty decent. I'll see. I mean, I literally don't take a trade unless like everything lines up. Like everything just needs to be like perfect. Like it's good enough if I take a trade and like it works out and everything didn't meet my kind of like my checklist, but in the long run, it's not really gonna work out for me. Like oh, let me show you guys something. This is the trade I took, yeah, and I think I showed Pedro this, but what was it? This was uh this was a bit of a funny one. Uh, where is it? 15. Oh, here. Alright, let me zoom in. So, oh, wait, cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, it's gonna zoom in anyways. Alright, basically we had a inefficiency fill here, right? And wait, let me stop recording because this one's you don't need to have this.